Okay, so this isn't my usual content because this is more like a reenactment of how this conversation that happened to me went. This is a conversation that happened in a YouTube comment section, and I just think how it went down was extremely funny, so I'm gonna share that all with you. Yeah, so let's get into it then. I will never understand how Shark Hunter and his fans truly cannot see the hypocrisy in calling you a content farm for making a joke about a joke. To Shark Hunter and all of Shark Hunter's fans who see this comment, if you don't want people to make jokes about how you're being a dictator, don't send them videos where you act like a dictator. I know, a revolutionary concept.
You're forgetting Shark Hunter is a 14-year-old and MG is almost 18 and she's still beefing with a kid. Of course he's going to make mistakes. He's still young.
And I'm just gonna pause right here because, I feel like I need to emphasize this, to an extreme degree. You do realize that whether Shark Hunter is 14 or 15, that's still not that far away from being an adult, right? Whether he's 15 or 14, that's a 5 to 4 year age gap away from being an adult. And this drama with Shark Hunter and MG started when MG was, 16, 17? That would mean she's only 2 years older than Shark Hunter, if that. So stop acting like this is some 59-year-old woman beefing with a 2-year-old. Sorry, I just had to get that rant out of my system because this person really liked to harp on the fact that MG was an almost adult and Shark Hunter was a minor. It was so annoying. I had to get that out my system first. So let's just get on with the reenactment. So what you're basically saying is that even though Shark Hunter started it, he can't be held accountable for it because he's a minor and MG is almost an adult? Not hating, just genuinely curious as to if this is what you meant.
What I'm saying is that it's MG's responsibility not to make this public. She could have also asked him where he got the video from, and the drama would have never happened. But she also is blaming it all on him to make herself seem like the victim.
And while I get that, it is kind of Shark Hunter's fault. There would be no video to point and laugh at if he didn't send the video. And I feel like if you're gonna be okay with jokes about killing people, you should be okay with jokes about people calling you Shark Dictator. And he is. He is okay with jokes calling him Shark Dictator. He was A-okay with the AI video portraying him as Shark Dictator, but all of a sudden gets huffy and puffy when MG does it? The literal only difference between MG and the AI video is that MG makes him the butt of the joke. That's literally the only reason he's upset about it, because he's the butt of the joke he started. He doesn't get the "I'm just a minor" card after trying to spread around the false narrative that MG legitimately thinks he's a or legitimately thinks he's like Hitler because he made a joke and now he's the butt of it.
I'm not reading all that. The video was never meant to harm anyone. It was a joke video. How are you supposed to take an AI video seriously? And considering how flawed MG's logic is here, only proves more that she just wants clout and drama to stay relevant. And of course the kid would be mad at this. He doesn't know any better.
No one but Shark Hunter and his fans are taking this seriously. I'm just saying that if you're gonna laugh at jokes about killing people, real or not, you should not be getting this butthurt when you become the butt of your own joke. And also, here's some advice from one commentary channel to another. If you're planning on making good commentary videos, but you can't read a small paragraph, you might not be ready to do commentary. And then they proceeded to say absolutely nothing for an entire month. I had thought at the time they couldn't handle my absolute truth bomb, so they had ran away from the conversation. So I thought that was a W on my end. So I went about my day. I texted my girlfriend, I did a little bit of animating, did a little bit of script writing, and I was overall having a fantastic entire month. I had even woken up that day feeling fresh and re-energized, when all of a sudden, I see this in my notifications.
MG is literally throwing a whole fit about this. I don't need to read a paragraph when the proof is how the person is acting. Also, MG is the adult in the situation. She should be ignoring it. Dead rose emoji.
Like Lamau, actually Lamau, did it really take you an entire month just to say that? You're not even saying anything new, but it took you an entire month to write that? And at this point, I had completely lost any semblance of seriousness in this conversation, so of course, I became a little goblin.
Well, hello there. It's been a while. I've been waiting for you to say something for a month now. And also, stop with the whole MG's older, she needs to be more mature. You do realize Shark Hunter is 3 to 4 years away from being a legal adult, right? So let me get this straight. MG needs to be mature, but not Shark Hunter, even though he started it? Also, just a tinfoil hat theory here, but did you specifically wait an entire month to comment this just so you can say MG is the legal adult in the situation? I know you probably didn't do it on purpose, but it's still fun to think that you did.
And also, no, she's not. Making a joke video about getting an AI video where someone kills you and your fans and making it extremely clear that you're joking is not throwing a fit. But do you want to know what would count as throwing a fit? Starting the joke in question and then making a full response commentary on said joking video. And that's where the conversation stops because they haven't said anything back. It has now been a day and I have still gotten no response. So 9 times out of 10, they're most likely just going to take another month-long break just to say the exact same thing as before. Who knows? I could be wrong. They could just be taking a week-long break to say something slightly different than before. But with that out of the way, that will be the end of today's video. This is more of like a little funny tee-hee ha-ha post since I'm still working on other videos. And since this video is so short, I'd like to tell you all that I'm open for commissions. If anyone wants to commission me, just go down into the description and there will be a link to a video that will give you all the information you need. But with that out of the way, that's the end of today's video. See you next time. Bye-bye!